All right, guys, here's my big speech. There's 5 of us who know everything that we're doing, so we don't really need to talk that much. We got 2.5 hours to put this up. We all know what we're doing, so let's kiss, touch butts, and get it done.
Already did.
That's my favorite part of the club.
Right.
I only agree to do butt stuff. That's why I'm here.
We are setting a tent up on Sunday morning at 7:30 a.m. Now, we've been doing this job for about 10 years, and we always set it up on Wednesday. But however, the venue accidentally rented it out to someone on Saturday where they got used to all the grounds, and that wedding did not want to see a tent up. So 2 weeks before, they told us, can't go up Wednesday, needs to go up Sunday morning. I said, okay, we can do that, but it's an extra $1,500. They did not like that. I explained, like, this is now overtime. This is people away from their kids and family. I'm asking above and beyond. I paid each one of those 4 guys $300 plus me. We're at $1,500. They did not like it, but that's the way it is. So they ended up paying it because they couldn't cancel the event. Now the kicker was, like, we told them a bunch of times, like, you gotta mark it. And they kept saying, like, it's going in the same spot. And I said, yeah, but it's not the same guys all the time. You gotta mark it. Well, we show up and guess what? It's not marked, even after 2 reminders on Monday. And so I did have one guy on the site from last year, and he's like, it's right here, 15 feet away from the patio. So we do it. Half hour later, I got a phone call, her yelling at me. And, you know, I just yelled back at her. I got really rude. And I was like, it was not marked. And so at the end of it, it was okay, but like, man, I just wish they would have marked it. Okay, well, hopefully I had that on the right video setting, but we set this tent up in 1 hour and 10 minutes, 5 guys, 40 by 60. The sides are not going all the way on, we're leaving them, but we're putting it on the back wall for the band. The dance floor is not for dancing, it's for a hard surface for the band. Got a bunch of cocktail tables, bar height tables, 4-foot rounds, and 100 chairs, 40 by 60. Got here 7:30. Actually, let's just call it exactly an hour to put this up with 5 people. Not bad.
This video is brought to you by StartupPartyRentalCompany.com.